Good evening, Dennis. Good evening, Jermall. Gentlemen, you both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Please touch gloves now. Come out fighting at the bell.
But what Hogan lacks in power, he makes up for in grit, determination, hustle, and hunger.
Ronnie Shields and Jermall Charlo said they would like to up the volume of his punches a little bit. He averages 47. Arturo Sandoval, the great trumpeter, and you know, the analogy is to Dennis Hogan. He is like a jazz artist in the way he attacks.
And I'll follow your point. You know, this is why Ronnie Shields' instructions to Hogan changes range and changes distance so often and so well that you have to almost have a patient approach to try to find your range with
really good point.
So it's going to affect your output.
And here we have Hogan with a good contingent of fans who made the trip again. He was born, raised in Ireland, but now lives in Australia. Charlo, who had a successful homecoming against Brandon Adams in his last fight, just ate a left hook from Hogan with less than a minute left here in the first round.
You know, Charlo tried a counter left as he was coming in. One of the things we're going to look for is how well Charlo can counter Hogan when he does make those forays inside.
Hogan went upstairs along the ropes with that chopping right under 30 seconds left here in the opening round. And Hogan again for the undefeated belt holder Charlo, and Hogan doing just that here in the first 3 minutes. Charlo with the right hand. And here in round two, Charlo gets backed up momentarily, but you heard Ronnie Shields in the corner imploring him to start throwing punches everywhere, targeting the body like he just did with the jab.
I tell you, Hogan's left hook is really active. And Charlo catches a lot of shots on the gloves, but Hogan's finding at least a target there.
Jaime Munguia landed.
There it is.
Last December landed 119 punches on Charlo, the most that any opponent has landed on Charlo, according to CompuBox.
Charlo knocked out J-Rock Williams with that punch.
Pounds, and a shout out to Stephen Breadman Edwards and that weekly mailbag that he
He's
does.
great.
Daily.
And J-Rock Williams has done a great job bouncing back to become a champion.
Hogan's sweeping left hook is probably landed more often, but
oh, nice
Charlo's
combination by Hogan. And now Charlo unloading on Hogan. And he has never really seriously been hurt. Has been down once back in 2012 for an electrifying atmosphere here as this main event heats up.
Nice right hand to the body by Charlo that pushed Hogan
left
kind of
hook.
sideways.
I think Hogan just threw himself in there to try to back off.
Stiff jab by Charlo. And that jab is his calling card as well.
But Hogan's done well so far, but you can see Charlo slowly.
That 6 feet tall Charlo with that height and reach to embark on round number 3 in this middleweight title fight.
It's hard to cut the ring off against Hogan. People have a hard time doing that. He moves one way, then he moves the other, and he's just...
You can cut him off. You'll eventually get to him. But when a guy keeps you off balance as he's moving and punching, it kind of disrupts...
Oh, wow. There's
it disrupts your
left hook
ability
by Hogan. Hogan coming to the Big Apple with plenty of confidence, telling us that he's going to paint the town green in New York tonight and tomorrow.
More of a weapon to him than I would have thought. I would have thought the overhand
There's a left hook by Charlo. And Hogan stabbing Charlo in the midsection with the jab. Collecting that data, just misses with a sweeping left hook. Moves to the side, and there's a right uppercut by the champ.
He has not been able to really be as effective, I think, with that punch as he would like.
There's a right hand to the body by Charlo.
Yeah, that's some of that investment to the body that we talked about that would be important early. And there's the jab from Charlo. So
8, both have been very successful. Of course, Jermall looking to avenge his loss to Tony Harrison later this month. There's Charlo. Series of...
And one of the things Charlo can do in this fight to be effective is throw combinations.
Those are dangerous uppercuts Charlo gets.
Yep. And Charlo picking off Hogan again with that short left hook.
A self-inflicted injury, and it was a TKO for Charles Martin when he won the IBF heavyweight title.
Oh, and there's a left uppercut that sends Hogan rolling backwards.
5, 6, 7, 8. Step to me. Okay.
Hogan down for the second time in his career, and Charlo now on a seek and destroy mission here in round number 4. Sweeping left, the right hand finds its target. Left hook to the body, So Hogan now smiling at Charlo.
And of course, that knockdown came early in this round, so a lot of time for Dennis Hogan.
All right cross, clips the jaw of Hogan. Charlo just misses with the right uppercut.
Sharp and fast.
Jermall Charlo dropping Dennis Hogan just 12 seconds into the frame. The best round of the fight for Jermall Charlo. And Hogan now trying to find a way to just using lateral movement like you allude to, Al, but it's Charlo picking him off.
You see Hogan able to land the occasional shot. He landed there straight right a few seconds ago, but it's not deterring Charlo's pressure. If you're Hogan, you need some sort of sharp jab or something to keep Charlo off of you if you're going to move like this.
Charlo chopping right hand.
Charlo told us shots will come from everywhere, and that is kind of what's happening in this round.
Right hand from Hogan. Final 10 seconds of the fourth. As we illustrated in that, showing why he is a 160-pound title holder. And again, pushes Hogan back with the left. And another left uppercut.
I'm sorry, Laura. In addition to that knockdown, Charlo landed a fight-high 22 punches according to Showstat in round 4. So, in addition to the knockdown.
The names that include Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran, Miguel Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad, Mike McCollum. So
a good left took a moment ago by Charlo. There's Hogan landing the right.
If he would have a consistent jab that would be sharp enough, he could slow down the pressure of Charlo. It's not saving your energy. A consistent jab will allow you to
there's a left hand that catches Hogan.
Just misses Hogan a lot of times when Hogan is circling to his left with that. He'll be able to time him a little better.
Hogan looking to draw inspiration from Irish boxing greats that include Hall of Famers Jimmy McLernan and Barry McGuigan, while the current crop includes Carl Frampton and Katie Taylor as Charlo.
But I think it's safe to say Charlo's punches have been harder and more...
right hand lands for Charlo.
That was set up because he put Hogan out of position with the jab on the end of the spin.
Short right to the body by Charlo as Hogan lunged in. Hogan was down 12 seconds into round 4, and we are headed, and it has served him well.
You know, Hogan's been busy tonight, averaging 69 punches around.
And off balance as Hogan caught Charlo with the left.
Averaging 69 punches around as opposed to normally throwing around 40.
Jab to the midsection. Right uppercut just misses Hogan again, just smothering.
And in that case, he held.
Nice right hand lands for Charlo. Sharp jab by Charlo. Yeah, Charlo won a 154-pound title with a stoppage win of Cornelius, then moved up to 160.
There's no law that says you have to tell the exact truth in this one.
This is the ring of truth. This is where you find out the truth about who you are and who Hogan is down for the 3rd time in his career.
6, 7, 8. Walk to me. Step to me. No.
And for the first time in his career, Dennis Hogan has been stopped. Jermall Charlo is 30-0 with 22 KOs.